Time of day, and welcome back to Tales of Aether, where previously on our session I have 0 notes for last session. You guys have returned back to Nachtschafin after yo-yoing the book to Miles' parents and back to Baron Okoye. The ruse, pretending that you just got delayed in traffic or whatever, seems to have worked. Or at the very least, Baron Okoye has displayed no outward dissatisfaction with your delay. And you returned back to Nachtschafin, where you've put your ship into maintenance for a week and dived right into investigating the 20-year-old background of why now Queen Rick, trying to figure out what has happened to his family. You went to his family home to find that, yep, it has burned down and been rebuilt within an apartment complex. You found the old-timer that gave you contact in the police department. You went to the police department and through Miles' abuse of power and ability has wormed your way into a situation you didn't really want to end up in, but as always have ended up in, where you had to escort a witness to a secure location. The witness was brutally murdered by most within the police department, but not before giving up some useful information, saying that the Children of the Sun are doing something big in the docks tonight. You and the police detective have split. Ricky have split in two. You going to one possible dock, him going to the other one with his team. And that's where we pick up. You are entering the docks on the black coach, on the dead horse-driven carriage. As Miles slowly processes the fact that he really has very little executive power right now on Nachtschafin. He is not officially a police officer, and some of the murder you just did in the town may end up biting you in the ass. Nevertheless, they might be plotting something next to your ship.
Self-defense.
So, what do you do?
I mean, we rush towards Dock 4.
Rush.
Yes.
I mean, as soon how far approximately are like Dock 4 and Dock 5 apart? Just a range band idea.
Within
Extreme?
long range.
Long,
Like
okay.
a couple hundred meters, like 200 meters, 100 meters.
Okay. And we are splitting up with the Arakokra guy.
Yeah, he's basically
right?
waiting for backup for the guys he can actually trust, or he thinks he can trust, so that they can hit the other dock or service support. But basically, he's calling in the cavalry. He doesn't know you guys as a cavalry, but he is calling in the cavalry.
As soon as we are sort of out of reach of that guy, since we're splitting up here, right? So as soon as we're sort of out of reach, I will teleport all of us. I mean, this is a low-tech area. They probably don't have many cameras around here, right?
You've seen... Well, you actually, like, the only cameras you've seen are in the docks.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, like, docks is the only basically TL4 area on the island. Well, not the only, but like the police department was TL4, the docks are TL4, parents' house, my parents' house is TL4, the rest is TL3.
Okay, we can run.
Run. Right.
Unless someone really wants to rush it, but how long are we supposed to
arrive here somewhat earlier. You arrived about, like, I think half an hour before whatever is happening is supposed to happen, and you are at the outskirts of the dock area, so like in 10-15 to your ship.
10-15 minutes that could be saved. That's what you're saying.
I mean, you also can't really expect cavalry to arrive anywhere earlier than right up to the deal, basically, most likely. So you going in there early is basically gives you more time to observe, plan, trap, whatever.
Okay, yeah, it's worth it. Fuck it. I will tell Winnell to look out for a spot that's free of cameras, and as soon as we hit the first spot that seems sort of free of cameras, like at that angle between some, I will teleport us all like right into our ship where we can then run out from and be closer.
I think you need to expend some points for that.
I need to expend 1 point.
New scene, by the way. Just saying. Yes, obviously, after a week. Yeah, you find the corner that's not covered by cameras. Huddle up.
Please no vomit in the ships, guys. Yeah, and let's go.
Vroom, vroom. You appear in your ship, hangar bay, to the surprised faces of Watanabe and Ols, I think his name is Ols. Ols, who are currently playing like badminton across the Greyflyer. As the shuttle kind of like boom hits Bobby on the armored shell.
Stay alert. There might be some action going down soon.
Yeah, be careful. We're out of here.
And you're off.
10 volume.
Right. So you disembark and enter the docks, right? Okay. Disembarking from your ship and getting from under the shadow of it and looking left of you, you immediately see dock number 4 and a large freighter cruiser docked in it. It's more than 3 times, I think. Cruiser is like 200 meters long, so like 3 times the size of your ship in length. Just a giant cargo behemoth of Soul Union design, actually. There's like the split hulls and the side sails. And it's currently docked, and you just see like it's getting closer to evening right now, and you see the lights from the open cargo hatch at the butt of this cruiser, and sounds of like heavy machinery. You see one of those in the terms, I guess in the terms it would count actually, like as a gargantuan, like 4 quadrupedal skeletal beast that the people of Nachtrafen use for like heavy lugging, like basically like a truck, towering close to that cruiser with like a open carriage attached to it. Yeah, like open truck attached to it at the back. And yeah, well, that's all you can see from the safety right now. If you want to come in closer and perceive, you tell me.
So we're here early, but how early? We should be assuming
25
there's
minutes is
people
the
here.
very least.
Okay.
I wanna activate my polyspectral sensors.
I totally don't remember what they do.
They let me essentially see all objects.
Oh, terrain. Yeah.
Terrain. Not. It doesn't. So with that, I can theoretically see into the ship and see corridors in there, or
You'll most likely see like since the hatch is open, you'll most likely see into the hangar, but like you will be stopped by bulkheads. Doors will stop you. Ship doors will stop you. Like bulkheads. What the fuck is a bulkhead? Ship door.
okay.
Yeah.
But in theory, I could look if I were close enough to the ship.
Isn't like the range of it like a couple 100 meters?
I think it's. I'm looking for it right now.
So do we see Bobby
100
just,
meters
like,
in front of
peeing?
you. Yeah. So actually, you do need to come in closer.
How does that look like?
Yeah.
Actually, how does it look? Oh, by the way, if you want to use any of this equipment, you do need to go into Bobocop mode. which you are in, yes.
I still
Bubble
am.
cup mode.
Yeah. My nipples glow red. My robo nipples. No, I don't know.
Because like you're right
I
now
would
in your
s-
shell, so
I would say that it's not a visual component to it.
Okay.
Maybe there's just a super quiet purring for a second, like something booted up, like an old computer or something.
Well, if I can, Delu's probably doing some sort of routine of like kneeling down, and if his sniper rifle, his Giselle still works because it has a scope, like a pair of binoculars, he'll just look around, make sure there's no people here, so we're not, we can watch what's going to happen later safely.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna say to the group, can we maybe send Dalu in, I don't know, some sort of disguise of yours, Winnow? And if we see him getting into trouble, as long as I have visual range, we can alpha strike them very quickly, as long as you stay close to
You
me.
don't like his current disguise?
Just something as inconspicuous as possible. I don't know.
Can you change?
An undead cat.
Can you change something other than my face?
Well,
Oh my god, you're gonna make me into a cat. Can you do that?
yeah, sure.
Oh god,
Oh, Go
never
cat
thought
mode.
this would happen to me. Well, I'm up for it to scout this out.
Right?
Okay,
Go cat mode.
all right, I'm interested in this. I just stand there like T-posing, waiting for something to happen.
right. No.
And
Yeah, I cast this. Well, let's go inside, I guess, for a second, because people are weird when you just disappear. I imagine we walk into the ship for a second.
okay, right. Oh, in case someone's looking. Okay.
Yeah. And I turn him into a cat.
Yep, you do that. You expend.
How does it
spell.
feel? How does it feel being turned into a cat?
You feel a sense of superiority.
I feel like I could just do whatever I want right
Well,
now.
I imagine, like, nothing changes, only your perspective is really, really weird. Like,
Okay.
you're on ground floor now.
Now you
I'll-
feel like
Like
Soul
in
Union's
VR or
son.
something.
Like everyone's
Oh.
your slave.
Yeah.
Could we, Dan? Could we probably get information about this ship that docked here? And if so, where could we get such information?
Well, you could try and ask like dock workers, assuming they surrender that information. Or you could try and like in here you can try find a terminal and hack into a database. Try to get data on the ship. But
Would that be far away from the ship?
you will most likely need to go into the like administrative building basically, which keeps this information.
Okay. No, so that's out of the question.
Also, he has paws now. It's very hard to hack with paws.
Hacker cats.
I'm probably going to be walking, the way some dogs, you see, put shoes on, they start doing like really big steps. They don't know how to walk. And then I will attempt to sneak to and then around the ship.
Alright. Oh yeah, roll me a sneak check. Or let's check. I don't remember how it's called. I never remember how it's called. Sneak, I think. No.
There is sneak.
Did you have sneak or stealth?
Sneak. It's called sneak here.
No, D&D. In D&D.
Stealth.
Stealth. Nice.
Oh wow, 13. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, you like have a couple of meters where you like, this is like my steps size is different. I need to think it was 4 legs instead of 2, but then you're like, wow, this is really good for mobility. Also, I'm tiny. And you just like, also, it's really hard to see cats when it's low light outside, really. So you quickly make your way towards the basically bay where the other cruiser is docked, and perch between a couple like crates and start observing. What you see is strangely and not what you expected at all. Is that they're not unloading the cruiser onto the arrived truck. Well, truck. They are unloading crates from that truck onto the cruiser. And they are almost done by now. Like, there's just a couple crates remaining. More importantly, quite surprisingly, it's common for them, but the ship's crew is mostly dressed in that usual like red Soviet Union armors that you've fought multiple times previously. Nothing unusual there, but there is a significant contingent of those. While the people who seem to have brought the truck over here are dressed in civilian clothes. And make me also a perception check, and I'll be back in a moment.
Fucking Minuta, those are explosives.
Of course, they're explosives.
Does
The
anyone
civilians
has,
and then the red armor. The red armor is not just the soldier unit. It's red armor
It's a
as in
sol-
the group that we've seen.
Yeah, it's the group Melty
Um,
belongs to, belongs to, I guess.
Yeah.
the Church of something?
Do you still have a perception bonus from Winnel, or no? I don't know who has changes.
Yeah, I didn't add anything there.
I'm not
Was that
sure
a
if
check
I
that
gave it
only
to you as well.
do, or was it for everyone?
I think it was him since he was so close. What did you say, Phil?
I don't really remember. I remember I cast it on myself, and I think I changed our faces for some reason, but I don't think I gave you any senses this time.
Sure.
Up here, you cast it like 3 times. Shark, eagle, owl, but you didn't write to
That's
whom.
that's just
That's for
the
me.
There's a 7.
Okay.
oh for Bobby.
Yeah, we were
No,
just
that
figuring.
was your self cast. You gave me the eyes. I remember that.
We were just checking if Dalu had any of Winnel's changes, but it doesn't seem like it.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I mean, you are a cat, so being small is good, but your field of view is kind of sucky. So yeah, you see that. I mean, I'm still telling you all the obvious things because you have eyes. But yeah, you see that there are civilian guys who brought this truck, and they are dressed, well, at least they're dressed in civilian clothes, mostly like jackets and like hoodies that can like have hoods and so on. And you see at one point guy walk out of the ship, and you notice like your eyes are drawn to him because he obviously looks not the same as every other guard in here. Like everybody else is just like helmeted, nameless goon, but this guy looks like he has a name because he doesn't have a helmet on. And the more important thing is actually like the goons are in like modern armor. He is in full-on anachronical plate mail. It's
What?
beautiful. It's
But
shiny.
primitive.
It's shining platinum plate mail, like with
Platinum. Okay.
greaves and platinum colored.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, he has like a sheath with like a sword handle on his side, and even with a 7, you can just see he's like super attractive. Like he even beats Miles in how attractive he is, which is not easy to do. And he like walks over to the truck, like exchanges a couple sentences with one of the hooded guys. Like there's a shake of hands, and he goes back in the ship as one of the last crates are being loaded onto the ship. But that's all you can see from your current safe position.
Okay.
Can I flash back to using Connect to make a friend in the local dock authority stuff? You know, when we were going through customs and we talked about nice ships and so on. Barry really seemed to like the fable. Maybe he was also kidding, and I can try to roll and then maybe call him after.
I also have a question after he does that.
Yeah, you can try. Let's call it. What was the? Oh.
Connect.
No, connect. Yes, I'm trying to remember what was my on flashbacks.
Minus 1 stress, or 2 stress, or strain. Sorry.
14 strain.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to strain.
Okay.
Oh, 11. Yeah, definitely. That definitely worked.
So just as I see the cat walking off, I'm gonna get out my phone, since this guy gave me his number to maybe go get a beer or something. He maybe also had other intentions, who knows?
Like 2 months ago.
No, not too long. Yeah, maybe 2 months ago, yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna call Barry up and give him a quick. Hello?
Hello. Hey.
It's Lance, you know.
Oh, Lance, mate. Good to see from you.
Yeah. Sorry about not catching you for that drink. I have an important and urgent question. Would you happen to know what kind of ship, or like who's responsible for ship at dock number 4? Because we're right aside, and it looks like something fishy is going on.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's strange. Let me take a look. Right. Yeah. Well, it's like a big transport hulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't really say there's anything suspicious on the paper. I mean, it came from the Union. No, we're still trading
Soul
with those
Union?
guys. Yeah,
Soul Union ship?
Yeah, trader coming in to pick up goods.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of arts and crafts that is really actually loved on Chariot over there. So, what's it coming in for? Called like the ship's called Flame of Ibak. There's no bloody reason how to read that, mate. But
Neither, me neither.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, what's wrong? Kind of like making noise.
Yeah, it seems a little off. I don't know. It just got me worried. But
I mean, do you want me to go and check it out, mate? I mean, it's no problem.
no, I think it's best to stay. And maybe it was nothing. Honestly, maybe I was wrong. I think it's probably just some prejudice on my part. No. Don't worry about it.
All right. Oh, my shift ends in like 3 hours. Get your drink after. Since you're back in town.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Good to hear from you, mate. Welcome back.
You
to
too.
North
See you later.
Okay, so I have a few questions.
Huh?
One, how plausible does it seem? Well, I'll ask maybe from the last thing. Is hacking an engine easy? Like just
Like with
not
a
even hacking
hatchet?
it, but well,
You can. Okay. I understand what you mean. You cannot hack a ship. We've talked about this.
Okay. Okay. So, how busy does it look, the entrance to the ship?
Right now, fairly busy because they're finishing the loading.
Fairly busy. Okay.
I mean, you actually don't know because you don't see.
I'm trying to think. What will they achieve by what? Ooh, got some avocado. I'm thinking it's. Wait, I saw them loading the ship, right? Not the other way around.
You
I think
did not
only
see that. No. Only
Dalu has
Dalu
seen
saw
that.
I didn't see that. Okay, so never mind.
So
How
maybe
close
you
am I
would like
to the
Dalu
sun?
to finish his scouting before you.
How close am I? I assume I can't use anything that's on me on the cat. All the stuff has
No,
been.
yeah, you're a cat.
Yeah. How close am I to all of this cargo?
A dozen meters right now.
Oh, so not too far. Can I, by kind of looking cute and just like randomly lying down and just looking like I'm minding my own business, just see after a few moments what's in one of the crates, or maybe a label, or how heavy they are as well. So,
You mean the one they are loading onto the ship?
yeah.
As
Yeah,
you'd basically for
that's
that
what-
you'd need
well,
to
are they
either
unloading
get
stuff as
into
well?
the ship. No, they're only loading.
Yeah. So just what they're putting on the ship.
So do you wanna get into the ship or up close to the
No,
truck?
I thought I was just next to the truck and I could lie down next to the truck and just look on and see maybe a label or so on.
I mean, if you saw, you would have seen that if you didn't roll me a 7. You need to get closer to see. Otherwise, basically,
Okay.
If you want another roll to see something, you need to change what you're doing. So
Yeah.
get closer or get
Sure,
somewhere
okay.
else. I mean, you are a cat, which is an advantage.
I'll start walking around the truck, like right up to the truck.
Are you still trying to be stealthy or just
At this point,
nonchalant? Nonchalant.
at this point, like passive aggressive cat like goes up to you kind of passively, but if you get too close, then it starts getting mad.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, make me a charisma performance check.
Great.
While he does that,
Yeah.
can I ask a question?
Yes.
We are aware that this is a Soul Union ship at this point, right?
Lance will have told you by now,
yeah,
no?
yeah. Sure.
Okay. Can I ask Miles, and can I contemplate myself if it makes sense for a Soul Union? So the Soul Union and the Vampire Kingdom here. They are not officially at war, right?
Nobody is
So-
officially at war with anybody.
Okay, so we're pretty deep into Red Dawn territory. Does it make sense for a ship to be here from them? Like, would it be their official business
Trade.
Great.
trade?
Yeah.
Trade. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't
it's
seem
accept-
completely out of place
Yeah.
that it's here.
Okay.
Dal is noticing some strange things, it's a giant ship. I don't remember the rules, but its cargo space is 20 times your size or
It's
more.
like a cruise ship
Well,
size.
No, not a cruise ship, a cruiser. It's it's a ship type cruiser.
No, I mean in real world, like a normal ship that you see that's swimming on the ocean.
Yeah,
Is it
not a
like
very
cruise
big
ship
cruise
size?
ship, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. And then they're just acting.
But Dalu is
sketchy.
noticing that they have it makes sense for them to have more guards since they're traveling to Red Order territory, but it's kind of bit too many guards, so that's strange. Plus, they're loading just a truck, which is not much. Kind of for such a big ship, especially if they came for art, you don't really need a cruiser to transport art. It's much quicker to do that on a merchant, basically. Art, it's expensive, low tonnage goods, so that's strange. But then again, Dalu didn't get close enough to look into the ship yet, or see how much cargo is inside, or what cargo is inside. So that information is unavailable to you. Yeah.
And how long before whatever this event that's supposed to happen at this dock or the other one
20 minutes.
is supposed to happen? Okay. You said I see anything?
Right. Well, yeah, you're waking up right now. You're kind of like trying to act like a cat. Like one of the guards kind of like goes, "Huh? Oh, Kitty," and like tries to
No.
do that.
No,
You like you do like yeah,
when
you
he gets
don't do
close.
that. You like
Yeah.
you don't hiss really. More like you do the because you are like, how the fuck does he do that with the 7? But he catches the matches and he's like, oh, as you can like walk up to the truck, and
If someone comes up to me again, I want to fake puke on the ground so they look disgusted and back away from me.
sure, I'll keep it in mind. Getting close to the truck like doesn't give you much information. They're basically like loading generic wooden crates. They have some markings on them, but it seems to be rather not uniform. Like
Okay.
some
well,
of them have like caution, basically whatever like electrical hazard alternative here in this setting,
Yeah, sure.
like arcane hazards.
Well,
Some of them are
I'm
just
gonna sneak
perishable.
onto the ship then, real
Okay.
quick.
In that case, I do want another stealth check from you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, you
And
are
I'm-
a cat.
I'm gonna head to the.
A fucking excellent cat.
I'm gonna head to the where the cargo would be. Through some
Right.
pipes, vents, so on.
You don't really need to get through the pipes of the vents because as you are entering, like it's not like a single cargo. Well, like you are entering through one of them, like on the side of the ship, and you enter into indeed a really bloody big. I think I might have lied to you about the size of the ship a little bit. Hunger Bay looks to be about like, yeah, the Hunger Bay is almost large enough to fit your ship in. Like 40 meters long, 20 meters wide, and the ship itself is, I think I said like 100 to 100. Maybe it's more like 100 meters, but whatever, doesn't matter. And you enter inside, and you see they're like stacking these new crates, like basically close to the hatch that you've entered through. But aside from that, you can count like a dozen, 2 dozen crates in a pretty much almost empty Hunger Bay. And the only item of interest that jumps to your attention here is a large container in, well, not the middle of the bay, but like closer to the center of the bay, which itself is like 10 meters long. It's like a monolith container. And it's not like those containers are special. It makes sense for containers this big to be used on such a big ship. It's more like it's the only container of this size in this almost empty hangar bay.
Okay, yeah. And would I need to get close and see if there's any details of it on it?
No, but roll me another notice check.
Better. Okay.
9. Oh, okay. You get closer. It is closed, and it's made of metal with what's it called? With a bar that is used to lock it, sliding bar. So as a cat, you really wouldn't be able to open it or enter into it. On its own, the container doesn't really have any markings. It's a bit old, like off gray with some rust marks on it, but no, company name or warning on it.
Okay, well, in that case, Could I hack a terminal as a cat?
No.
Even if I knew how, if I only was using my paws.
You need your equipment to hack a terminal in any case.
Okay. And there's no terminals nearby to just check, not hack.
I mean, there will be a terminal in the hangar, basically. So
Yeah.
there is
So
one.
like if I walk up to one that's hopefully not, in a blind spot after a moment when nobody's paying attention for a moment, I'll like hop on it and attempt to see if there's an already a file already that's available with information on it. And if not, then I'll head back.
I feel like this requires another stealth check because like this is you getting really, really
I'm down for that.
reckless.
I'm sneaky.
You are.
This is what I do.
You are.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like you basically go like
Sneaky
crate onto the terminal. Like one of the guards are like walking by, just kind of like upside the mind, like puts a hand out. You sneak beneath it. He just like walks past, continues walking. Like not even stopping to think like, why is there a cat on our ship? Yeah, you are on the terminal. Right now, it is displaying status of the cargo hatch, like basically close, open, elevator mode, or
Sure.
just
Like beep boop and open a file if there's info on it.
Let's go programming.
Okay,
-2, and the
I'm
DC is
cat
high.
Programming.
Cat mode.
Yeah, cat mode activated.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You can like start like with your paws on like the buttons and everything, and it kind of works, but you're being very slow. Your strength as a cat isn't sufficient to like press all of the buttons, and like you like struggle for 5 minutes. Like just like you get out of the elevator controls, and
Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? If I know that I'm this is just too hard. I've got big paws that can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack the. I'm gonna like hop off the terminal after I do this and start heading back, but like sit between some boxes and look at the big crate, away from the terminal and so on. I'm gonna smack open the crate and have it all open and the crane open or whatever. If there's this elevator option. You said it was open it, right? Or what? Was it like lifted, open it, something like that?
No, the elevator I mean is for the elevator used to get goods into the ship.
Oh, so not for this crate.
No.
Okay.
Like the crate seems to be closed. Like the big crate seems to be like actually locked. All the other crates they're getting on are like generic crates. They're most like hammered in or whatever. So you definitely aren't opening any crates as a cat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
maybe if
back.
you sneak around long enough, you might find a semi-open crate. But again, you're a cat.
I'll sneak back.
Yeah, you sneak back out of the ship, unnoticed and unseen. Return to your group. Let's say you have about 15 minutes left by now, with all of the quiet, slow sneaking around. Yeah.
Yeah, I go up to Windle and meow to get him,
Oh, kitty. Just kidding. Come inside.
What could the kitty want, huh? I don't know.
I start like
totally-
looking at myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants you to go into the ship so you can turn you back in.
Okay, in ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hop in the ship.
I turn him back.
What did you find?
Oh. Juicy stuff. Confirmed how suspicious it is. But I have no idea what they were putting in boxes. That's what I wanted to find out. But I can't figure it out. It seems rather casual in there. So I don't know. It is a bit sketchy, but that's it.
Quick question: are you sharing with us that you saw those warning electricity?
Yes,
things?
that too.
Okay.
That's the only so that's the only information I have on the crate so far.
Based on this, would it be sensible to assume that there is some highly valuable or dangerous arcane equipment in there? Something along the lines of what we have transported for the elves before?
It definitely means that it's something that has basically most likely it means that it's equipment that has basically type B power cells or crystal cells or whatever.
Are those bigger than A?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
I don't
technically,
know.
no. Actually, like Bobby is too big for that. Yeah, he has his own engine, but
Do I know where, or I would assume that I have like a general inkling where those Type B batteries would be used for, like in general?
yeah. I mean, basically, like anything that is not portable, like any machinery, any like everything in your workshop on the ship, if it wasn't plugged into the ship, would require Type P power cell to run.
So
And basically
they
same
are-
for your, like you could hook like all of your kitchen on a single Type B power cell, but like your refrigerator, your microwave, all of them would run on this kind of stuff.
Ooh, I have a very important question, and I hope that we could do this while Dalu was sneaking around. Didn't want to interrupt. Can I ask? What's your fucking name? Lance. To give
Wow.
your buddy another call and ask him what's in Hangar 14.
While he
That's a good
calls, can I call my parents' estate and alert them to the situation of an organization, like a terrorist organization, something big's going to go down. Some suspicions that it might target the government, like our house, I guess, like parents' house.
I mean, sure, you can make that call. I'm not sure how much use it's gonna be, but
No, but yeah.
um, I imagine like do you call like your father or just generally as the house, the estate?
I would call my father directly because there's no time, I guess.
All right. Your
I
father.
would share with him everything I know that Dalu told us, that it's this huge ship, I forgot you said cruiser, loading onto it, Soul Union, and we had an informant and we were working with the police, like all that stuff.
Also, ask. You also ask if he
And-
knows what's in Hangar 14.
My father?
Yes.
Your father picks up like you start saying all of that inside, and he, Miles, son, it is rather early in the night for you to barrage me with such a line of inquiries. Sounds like it is being handled by the police, no?
It sounds dangerous, and I know you have, and you say yourself, in any given time there are like 14 different organizations against our family, but this seems very big.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Miles. Look,
I'm just saying, take precaution. Be safe. That's all.
sure, I'm not certain what more precautions I could take more than what we already have, based on no information that you have just given me, but I will take precaution. I will wake up and I will brush my teeth 20 minutes earlier than I have intended to.
Sorry to wake you up.
No, I didn't mean to be snarky. I'm just... Thank you for the warning, but so far I see no issues for concern. As you've told me, you are with the police, and I have full trust in their ability to handle such issues.
Out of character question. What is the home defense system good against? Like, what kind of threats can it deal with?
As far as you know, anything short of a meteor strike,
Okay.
as in like meteor swarm.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, you do
Okay.
have basement for that.
Yeah, but still. Okay. So nuclear stuff
Yeah.
is a-okay.
You know, like you know how they protect the president of America. Your parents
Yeah,
are the
there's like
presidents of America.
Okay.
Also, if
Thanks,
you
John.
shoot your parents with a sniper rifle in the head, they stand up and go around their day.
Mm-hmm. Must have been the wind.
Oh shucks! I seem to have taken a high-caliber bullet to the temple.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's on my side.
All right. Lance, you wanted to call the guy?
Giving Barry another call, apparently, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, it's me again. Sorry to call again,
Oh,
but
no problem, mate. What's up?
I really have to be honest with you. We were dealing with police earlier, and that is also sort of why I asked. We were working with them for a bit and stuff like that. And if you could also give me information on what's in Dock 14 and 3, that would be very important at the moment. It's getting fishy. I wouldn't recommend you go investigate, but I don't know. Can you sound alarm bells from in there, from where you are? Is that part of your responsibility?
Check.
What did you say then?
Dog check. This is getting slightly complicated.
I am not good at talking.
How many people
I
have
need
you
to
seen
get
there,
my dice
Dallin?
out.
No, it's a 4.
Oh shit.
How many have I seen in there? I saw but there was just one thing for why it was sketchy. There's quite a lot of them. So I'd say, well, at least 150, maybe 50 to 100. Throughout, if you know, considering the whole cruise, the whole dock.
5,200 people.
50 to 100.
Well, we can take them all, can't we?
Would that be correct, Dan? Civilians, all dock workers, guards.
Sorry, say
50
again?
to 100 people.
No, I mean on the ship, more like 2-3 dozen.
Okay,
Okay.
so 20 to 40.
Yeah. Right. I hear from Barry. Hey, working with the pigs, mate. I expected more from you. Look, just because we're
Not
friends.
usually.
Ain't nothing in dock number 3. And, like a tug in dock number 14. No, like rock tag.
Oh, okay, a really small one.
Yeah, it's not super small. It's like 25, 30 meters size.
Okay. Okay, I'm really sorry. I mean, just stay safe, I think. But
I'm sorry to mate. Like, congrats on your I don't know, on your work.
this is a one-time. No, this is a one-time deal. I'm a pilot, not a fucking.
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Never mind
Bye.
about the drink.
I figured.
Click.
Yeah, I figured. Oh shit, that was so close to actually hanging up in here. Out of reaction, just so close to put disconnect.
Oh, I'm such a good actor.
Call us over. I'm gonna tell him there's nothing in dock 3 apparently, and in dock 14 there's a small something our size, but a rock tugger. I feel like this everything points here. I think we should board the ship.
Their ship or
Their ship.
on what premise? We don't have any real legal.
Since when does
Probably
that
right
matter?
Can I intervene here and say that we have to be really careful here because right now we're doing this just for a bit of information and attacking them here might cause an international war. So if we don't have very, very precise information, I think we shouldn't do anything. It might
Maybe
also
what
be
they
that
want.
whatever underground is attacking them for the batteries or trying to get their ship. I don't think we have enough information to move.
How about give me cat form? And maybe as long as I've been on the ship once, I can go back there with all of us, as long as it doesn't leave. As soon as it starts flying, I can't. But as long as it's still afoot,
How long does it take for this ship to fly? It doesn't just go whoop, right?
No, it
you can
doesn't
do.
that, no. Depends on the
Okay,
quality of
so
the
we'll-
pilot, but it's definitely gonna take them longer to take this ship off than it's gonna take for you to take your ship off, for example. Just...
Or to teleport onto the ship.
Oh yeah, teleporting is like what, 6 seconds?
Okay.
No, you don't get a ship off the ground in 6 seconds. You didn't get Bobby off the ground in 6 seconds. Well, unless you really, really, really like it.
Well, you get Bobby off in 6 seconds, but not off the ground.
I do like that idea very much. It's a good plan B. Turn him perhaps into the same cat as you turned Darren?
All right. What's the last cat of the day?
Okay.
Bobby, you hear quietly.
No more catting.
Bobby, I'm sorry to remind you, I know how important it is for males of your species, but I'm afraid you're missing the equipment to got on off.
There's always licking earlobes. As long as
Think on the positive side.
one of-
If we're looking to create a new body for you, you can design its equipment.
Nice.
Alright, so
What's
another
nice,
spell?
Bobby?
I would like to supplement whatever that stealth is gonna be, maybe with teleportation skills. You know, the cat disappears. The cat starts very close because it sort of maybe appears behind a crate, and then it looks to the next crate, and as soon as it can see inside, it maybe just turns up inside. So since I have unlimited teleportation for free, I would like to supplement it with stealth, basically.
You're a blink cat.
Exactly.
You are the night crawler.
Yeah, but with 0 sneaking skills.
You're a
Yeah,
cat.
6.
What can you demand from a cat? Right? Yeah. So you are turned into the cat, and you start disappearing and appearing in various hidden places. You make your way to the ship fairly easily, without much problem. And as about like you're making it that way to the hatch, you notice that they've loaded the last crate onto the ship, and the truck is almost like the beast is being activated and is beginning to get out of the docking area and away from the cruiser. So like those civilian guys or whoever are leaving. But
How many were they?
not many actually, like only like 4 or 5 people. The loading unloading seem to be done by the ships, people of the ships. Right, you like get your way like onto the loading ramp and like saunter into the ship, like teleport into the ship, and you definitely get noticed by like a guard or two, but like they acknowledge your presence, but they don't seem to get alarmed by it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do typical cat things, like, you know, sit down right where I am and maybe start licking places that make people uncomfortable to look, and that kind of deal.
Like a guard puts like his cap on the crate and you just like go, fuck you.
Sure, yes, that maybe too.
Like, overdid it a little bit.
This cargo bay is huge. You said like 40 meters, right?
Yes.
Can I see from inside like where it seems to be going towards the piloting location, or like the bridge of it is?
Make me a pilot skill check. I think this would be appropriate for intelligence. Well, with your 0.
My usual 0.
Nice. The same cat. Right. So it's not so much about like the doors, but you're like, okay, so I'm here. The hangar seems to be about this big. The ship on the other side was this big. So ships are built like this, and you're like pretty sure that, like as you're looking right now, like there is basically most like a compartment to the left of you. You see like a door. There are some doors on the sides of the hangar bay. You're not sure where those leads. Maybe maintenance hatches, maybe something else, or maybe like an extra airlock, quite possible, and another like elevator hatch in the door, in the floor, and another door which was basically like be towards the front of the ship. And you're pretty sure that the command center of the ship is in the front, so that door to the right. And the cargo hatch is like if you separate the cargo bay like in half, like 20 meters, 20 meters, then the cargo hatch is like on the bottom side of the center line.
Not quite what I think. It's okay. These doors are mostly closed, right? All closed?
Yeah, they are all closed. You like do see actually like the front door open and like a couple more guards walk through it, including that pretty guy that Dal has described previously. And yeah, like you do a very quick glance into those doors. It seems like another, like definitely not control base. It's not like either small cargo or something like that. Maybe like secondary cargo bay, I'm not sure. But you notice that the guards begin gathering as a pretty guy comes over to them, and they start discussing something. There are like about a dozen guards gathered with that guy, like giving like some kind of directions and pointing and things, and you see him gesticulating towards the container and towards some of the crates.
Can I saunter over while he's, since they're probably all like focused on him at the moment?
Canada, yeah. Okay.
I would like to use this opportunity to maybe, you know, get close behind a container and listen in to what they're saying.
By perception. No, just well, yeah. Know what I mean? Eh.
Lance is such a one-trick pony. 8.
Yeah. He's being fairly quiet and like you're not getting like right next to them, so you don't hear everything. You like catch 70-80% of what's going on, and basically you like hear him something like glorious day for the union, an opportunity presented to us, an honor unknown to many, to test against the lowly dead. Today we awaken the Titan with a gift from our friends, as he points to one of the containers. Like this, our chance to finally. That's about as much as you get.
That's more than enough for me.
Yep.
The cat is gonna blink right out of there. Just, it walks behind the crate and it's never to be seen again for a bit as it appears right back on the Fable.
Wow!
Oh, cut over. Oh, wait. Okay.
I think something is urgent.
I got you. Stop screaming. You've been a human for like 30 seconds.
Relax. They were talking about a great moment for the Soul Union, about gifts from their friends to awaken a Titan against the lowly dead. I think it's safe to say.
Good enough for me.
Okay, so that sounds like a war.
I'll
Or something.
I'll start calling up Ricky. That guy.
Do you have his number?
Rikish.
I mean, he gave us to it before he said we'll split up. We go to 14, you go to 4.
I don't think he did.
He didn't?
I'm pretty sure we did.
This
I
does,
don't know.
Waiting
I
this
don't know.
does sound like an event, alright.
Moving out. Order
Um,
received.
But I thought that would have been smaller. It
Would-
sounds a lot
could-
bigger.
Could we, if he didn't, though I'm pretty sure he did, could I flashback ask him his contact?
Sure.
Okay.
One strain!
One strain coming up. Yeah, and I'll say it's definitely happening in Dock 4.
Alright.
Can I set up, after hearing that, can I be on a place of like somewhat elevation near our ship that's kind of inconspicuous, like behind some boxes or something?
I mean, you can get on
So
the
I
top
can-
deck of your ship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, how
and
dangerous
No,
would
when
it be
I
to
see-
shoot?
When I see Dalu try to leave, I'm like, no, I think they're gonna be taking the ship somewhere. I think we need to get into the ship. I don't need to think we need to. They loaded it onto that for a purpose.
That's right. Yeah,
I think they're going to bomb
bring it
something.
somewhere.
I think we need to get in it, not watch it.
Get into theirs. Yeah.
And then what? Kill them? Or what's the
Well,
plan?
I was
here?
trying to. This sounds like a big deal. I'm, strike first, ask questions later.
Neutralize
If I
them
get
with
on, I
violence.
might get a shot at somebody,
Yeah.
and then I can ask you.
Miles, you like get in touch with Rick and figured out that my last idea about his conversation pattern was really bad for legibility, but also speaking in third person kind of sucks. So I decided to rework that a little bit, so don't get surprised, it's still him. But like you explain the situation to him, and he goes, I see, I understand, hear you, yes. This is very worrying, concerning, yes. I and the boys hurry. We hurry rush to your location, yes. Await, 5 minutes. Bringing in the cavalry.
All right. And I'll tell everyone that he should arrive here in 5 minutes. It does sound like they're taking off soon.
Miles, what do you think? I want to get on the top of the ship, and if this is this big, I want to get a line on that armored fellow I saw.
I have a quick
If
question.
they are in the ship, you can't get a line of sight from your ship to there.
Yeah, they're inside.
I thought the hangar was like open or something like that.
It is open, but A, it's open away from your ship, and B, it's still...
Okay, well maybe if I can get a line from somewhere outside the ship into the hangar.
You'll need to basically
Can
run
you-
over 1 second to like one of the like port administrative building and try to get like on a warehouse over there or an administrative building. Then you will get a line on sight towards the cargo hatch, though it will still be limited. Your field of view will be limited because, well, you only, like you're basically shooting through a door,
Okay.
a really big door, but
Well, okay, can I just add, is it a reasonable assumption, like Dalu's good at this? Is there a point in your mind of what's going on? Is it actually a good option, considering how hard of a shot it could be? Specifically, look for this guy wearing the armor. Just bring it up to Miles. Is there a point? Is it like going to a building and doing it rather quickly, and just having a shot on this guy in the armor? Is there a point? Does it make sense? Is it too hard? Is it like shooting through a tiny crack in a wall or something?
Hmm.
It sounds rather hard the way you're saying it's through a door. Through a
It
small
sounds like a
door.
long shot to me, and both pun intended and
Can I
Yeah.
ask a quick question? Was our original deal with Rakik fulfilled by escorting
yes.
the guy? So
At this point, you can technically fuck off and let the police deal with this. This is more about, I guess this is Miles' home. And we're seeing a terrorist attack in preparation. Like, do we get our noses into that or not? Obviously, if you help him, you will... Like, Miles, you have a feeling that despite your family name, Rikik is breaking quite a few regulations by allowing you to take part in this thingy. And the only reason he did allow you to do this is, one, he wasn't sure who to trust of his people, and B, he was pretty sure he should be able to trust you.
okay.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, like, if the son of the ruling family is a traitor, well, we're already fucked, so
Yeah.
might as well go for
okay.
it.
I'm just gonna put it out there. So what if Rikik is actually part of the rebel group, and we just pointed him to something very big?
Then why would he let us in on all of this?
Because his hope is that we're essentially going to do the heavy grunt work by killing them.
But Lance just
This-
said that he heard.
You will ask us to attack the Soul Union trade ship. This is likely going to spark war.
I turned to Lance. Lance, could you repeat exactly what you've heard?
It's already sort of foggy at this point, but they said it was a good day, a great day for the Union, a big part to be a big part of something like this. That with their help, they would, the help of a few local friends, they would be dealing a blow to these lowly dead, and that they were going to awaken the Titan or something.
That sounds.
It
very
sounds like a
threatening
sales joke.
towards- Very threatening towards my people.
I personally
Doesn't matter if
think
Rikik is. I don't think it matters
So
right now.
you-
If Rikik is on this, this is a threat nonetheless.
So you're wondering, Bobby, if there's a potential that we've stumbled upon a war starting, but you're thinking that Ricky coming is actually kind of what's a double agent tactic?
No, I'm asking the question. The only thing that I'm thinking is I don't want to be involved in this shit.
Okay.
I don't want to be part of a faction. And I think I made that abundantly clear when we met, Captain. This is going too far for me. There are other ways to deal with this situation. You could
If
tell
that
your
ship
father
starts
that
leaving,
that they're locking the ship down. Everything might be solved without any bloodshed.
How do you suggest to do
But
that?
you are asking to be the first one to shoot. And
I didn't say that. I didn't order any assault yet. We're waiting for the law enforcement to get here
That's
first.
me,
Guess what he
Bobby.
will do.
Also,
Because I want to get into
yeah, I
position
also would like to
shoot. I
remind
don't
you
like
with
this
a piece of
situation.
information that I think we kind of like forgot when I said that this is a Soul Union ship. It is a Soul Union design ship, but the witness said that this, whatever is happening at these docks, is being done by the Children of the Sun, which
So they're the
are
civilians, possibly.
according to the information you have, are yes, a Soul Union cell specifically made for
Oh, gotcha.
antagonizing the Red Order. Like this, like you're like 99% sure that whatever's happening on the ship is being done by Soul Union spy slash destabilization cell on Nachtschaften.
So in theory, if we were to shoot them up, that the Soul Union would be, we never had anything to do with them.
Possible.
Because otherwise it would be them
make me
Taking responsibility.
But make me just like a straight intelligence check.
Does that mean that Winnell, the Children of the Sun, being a Soul Union, possibly, spy branch in the Red Dawn, is your parents' Children of the Sun group, where actually Soul Union spies are now doing an act of terrorism.
Well, if you look at it from this side, yeah.
Again,
I
to
think
be fair, to
everybody's
remember
doing
a little bit
this
about
shit.
last session, your parents were technically part of Sun Children. This seems to
Got
be
rebranded,
a reformed, rebranded version of it.
Yeah.
You're not sure which side was a terrorist. Maybe they're both terrorists. You're not sure what
Well,
happened.
I didn't call your parents terrorists, Winnell. I was just talking about the group. Just to clarify that. Not going to slander you, defame you and your parents. Don't worry.
I'm thinking that worst comes to worst, we of course don't engage these 40 somewhat people and just take them all out. I was thinking more about the lines of maybe teleporting into the ship and disabling either their pilot or the engines. That makes much more sense than just, we could go on our ship and shoot down the ship, right? But that would be just very risky and bloodshed. You don't know what I was going to order, but to assure you, I would prefer non-bloodshed options. And as long as you suggest them, I'm willing to hear.
Yeah, let's not start a war.
Don, does the port have...
Yeah, 1 second to answer Bobby's question about like
the Soul Union
Yeah.
admitting that they're trying to destabilize.
Yeah, you think that you don't think that anybody trying to start a war here. This would be
it. So this wouldn't be the scenario where it would be the most effective to start a war.
Yeah, you think it is like
Okay.
You think they're most likely doing something really bad here, but it's basically like Cold War, like we're gonna like blow up your secret watch station, we're gonna shoot down your spy plane, we're gonna know that we did it, but nobody else is gonna know. You think it's something like this?
All right, I have had a quick thought about it. I don't think this will cause a war. So just tell me where to shoot. Just kidding. I'll still prefer if we don't run into them. I mean, if why are we not Rikik, allowing Rikik to make the call.
Well, we're waiting for him to arrive.
We have 5 minutes. Does it look like they're leaving?
Yeah, I think the question starts as soon as they begin leaving, and he isn't here yet. That's
Just
when the
gonna
real
say,
question
Miles,
starts.
I kind of like our neutrality here. I'm always going off my own bias quite a lot. I want to have a line on that ship, and if I see something fucked up, I shoot that guy in the fancy armor on the head. No, that's what I want to do. I don't like
seems
the
like the-
situation.
But that seems like the most
I'm not going to
absurd way
do it
of
without you
keeping
saying
neutrality.
it. Without you saying it. What if I see something out
Well,
there and I can
I
tell
th-
you?
I think that should be the last guy that we shoot because he might have the most information or the most valuable information.
True, and also I would like
He
you
has
to
a
be
name!
close to us. Yes.
You don't even
We
know.
don't
it.
know. I would like you to be close to us in case we do need to flash into the ship. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a distance that you need to maintain from us.
If you think that we can like get into this ship quite easily,
Yes.
then I think we've done something like that before. Then I'm down for
That
it. I
would-
just want to see what that guy's doing because if this is a big deal, like I think, then I don't want to sit by this type of stuff.
I think you will
my
see
opinions on it.
nothing. You will see nothing into that cargo hold. Yeah, you will see
Actually,
crates, and
wait,
maybe you will
we
see
are-
him. But what will he be doing that you can listen in on or anything?
No, I just wanted
How-
to see.
How long will it take, Dan? How long will it take us, the whole group, to take a position where Dalu can have a line of sight to the hangar? Right?
The whole group?
Am I getting this right?
Well, for starters, there is about a minute until the
cavalry comes.
no, the cavalry is gonna come a bit later. It's a minute before the time that the witness said, and it's gonna take you about like 2 minutes to hop across the road and get on the building and get the line.
Miles, how accurate can we say that this information was about an event happening at exactly this moment? Because we have 60
I have-
seconds if that's the case.
Exactly. I have a better idea. Lance, have you seen the engine room or the bridge?
Nope, just the cargo bay.
I have another question
Just been
that
there.
I'm not sure if I'm not remembering this. Was the departure of the ship officially scheduled for this minute or this day, this hour?
I didn't say.
Probably looking at a timer.
Out of character question, Don. Can you pause real quick? Do these docks, have clamps that where you can sort of prohibit ships from leaving and coming and stuff like that?
Well, it's more likely gonna be like chains and so on, but yeah, sure.
Are they all active right now? Still keeping the ship?
I mean, the
tight?
ship is moored. The ship was
Moored.
moored last time you looked at it. Anchored,
Okay.
basically,
What's
same as
moored?
yours. Moored. Moored.
Yeah, it's
Anchor.
connected to the dock if that's the case.
Docked.
So it can't fly.
That's
Well,
what
it
I
can
saw.
fly,
Not now.
but it's gonna break itself if it tries.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
if-
the
if-
clock shows the exact time. And nothing explodes.
Not yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Time continues. Yeah. Anyway.
Are they doing anything?
You don't know. You're
just
in
wa-
your
I
ship
wanna see
waiting for
what's
something
going
to
on.
happen.
I'm thinking. Okay, listen. I'm thinking about waiting for the law enforcement to get here and deal with this. But in case they don't arrive here on time and they start leaving, we can go on the ship and disable their movement because we don't want them to move away from the law enforcement that's coming in. Is that all right with everyone?
I want to do I want to get on the ship or be able to see something.
Okay, so
right
the
now.
ship's departure is not it because they would have started departing by now.
I mean,
So
it
this
takes
is
a
not
long
the big-
time to
This
take
is not
off.
the big thing, exactly. So my thought is that I'm still thinking that Rickik is part of the dudes, and he got that dude out of there. Okay, it's gonna take too much time to explain this, but
Those of you with notice proficiency make me your checks.
I definitely would be keeping an eye out.
does the sense thing still apply? The +2?
It's still up. If
So that's
applies
7 for
then.
me then.
Does everyone have notice except me?
No, Meals.
noticed.
I also don't have it.
Oh, okay. Whew,
Yeah.
what?
Like
Nice.
Bobby, you're like. So listen to me. Like Rick is actually like a triple agent. Dollar's like, I wanna get and shoot somebody, and Wooden's like, guys. And as he quiets it down, you hear sound of like horse hooves on asphalt, basically coming closer.
Yeah, this must be the cavalry.
Yeah.
Literally.
I hope so. Literal cavalry. I hope
can we
it is.
move to a point where we see anything, something? Can we
I
just
mean, if you
look to
exit
the
your
other
ship,
side?
you will see kind of what's going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Look, Miles, I'll still stay in contact. Let me know what you want to do. I'm gonna
Like,
go.
if
up
you
and
get on
be able
your
to see.
third deck, you'll get like a fairly decent view of area in front of the other ship's cargo hatch, but not inside of it.
Sure, that's good enough for now. I'm gonna do that and
Yeah, so let's go
scope
there.
in.
Let's
see.
go there.
So all you like
And look
climb
down.
up the stairs through your Jesus Christ, what's it called?
Hatch.
No. Because you need to go through the bridge basically to get to your deck when you're docked like this. Because like you're on the ground, you're standing on the ground. You get over there, and right about as you get there, you see but like two basic like police carriages arrive, and a couple like undead horses with a couple people. You see them kind of like stop in front of that area, not quite blocking it off because they have only two carriages, but kinda blocking it off, and like one of the doors open. White feathered head like appears, which is even in low light kind of easy to see. Rikik is very visible individual for the purpose of being executed, and you see about like 8 more officers disembark with him, and then you see like a bunch of like skulking, most likely like zombie or ghouls or whatever figures like rush out of the other of the second carriage. Yeah, and he kind of like does like something and like starts walking towards the cargo hatch.
We see the other guy, the shiny guy.
You don't see the
flat
shiny guy. You see kind of like guards, the red armored guys next to it, kind of like notice him and look at him. You see them come together. You see like them gesticulating kinda because they obviously don't hear anything from this
Yeah,
distance.
can I try to cast a spell again?
Which one?
The sensory leech.
The leech?
Listen to Rick.
On whom? On
Rick.
Rick?
Yeah, wanted the plat guy, but if he's not visible, I'll take
Oh,
what I can get.
Yeah, it would have been really fun if you did it on the plat guy. 1 second.
Okay.
Where we are.
Flashback. I did it on the plat guy. How much strain?
Wait, you wanna try to have done it on the plat guy?
No. I think that's too.
Wait.
Too much of an ask.
Saves. I rolled d20 for a save, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think.
Net 20.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Now if you cast a spell, you see you can go. And that kind of resumes the conversation. And like you see he kind of like reaches inside, kind of like shows something to them. The guys kind of like, and Ricky kind of like starts walking up the platform with like a couple officers behind him. You hear a discharge of a weapon, and 20 seconds later, Rick and his officers rush out of the cargo hatch, jumping behind crates to take cover and returning fire. The low light of the dock momentarily gets lighted up with busy exchanges between magical weapons as your crick is shooting into the cargo hatch and you're seeing cry from within. That's where we're gonna take a break.
Yeah,
Is
we
this
can
good
thank
We're
Almost
back.
like half an hour.
All right. So, yeah, you've seen a firefight begin between the police force of Rikik and his ghouls and the guards of the ship. You watch for a couple seconds as just like multicolored beams flash through the night, using the skills and equipment of current individuals, mostly hitting crates on both sides. And what do you do?
Okay,
I
question.
draw my gun, look at it, look at the captain. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, out of character question.
Mhm.
How many ghouls have we saw Rickik with another 8 officers, but how many ghouls were there?
About as many.
About as many. Okay.
And from what I saw inside, there were like, what, 8 to 10 people around the big guy? Or something like
Those are
that, 12?
ones you saw were actively listening to his orders. Those saw about like 2,000 guards or so. Like as you're like waiting and what are we doing? Like see some of the red armored guys can like filter out of the ship and also like take cover behind crates and parts of the ship. And there's basically like a firefight where like both sides are, like how in American movies like police shoot at bad guys, everybody's behind cover, so nothing is really being hit quite yet.
But ghouls are charging.
Ghouls are like right now like flanking and trying to get inside. You don't see the pretty guy coming out. So right now it is kinda a standoff firefight. You're not sure like if the ghouls are gonna or turn the tide quickly or not. I mean, this is not real ghouls, this is Assassins ghouls, so they're not as strong.
Mind if I ask 2 things?
Yes, I
So-
do. Ask away.
You do mind? First thing, if can Dalu see anybody from the ship or the ship doing anything?
No.
Out of
You
our-
are
out
right
of our
now on the
peripheral,
top
you know?
deck of your ship. You don't see
Yeah.
inside their ship. You see only
what I
action
what I
happening
mean-
outside, yeah.
Well, what I mean is, are there? So if there's all this action happening outside this hangar into the ship and then the hangar itself, is there something like on the edge of the back of the ship or the rear of the ship that's like taking off that we're not paying attention to?
Taking off. Oh,
I don't know. Something flying
make
away.
me a notice
Someone
check.
flanking
Yeah, make me a notice
the.
check.
Okay. And then the second thing was, while I'm rolling, are these people wearing red armor? They're just part of this, Children of the Sun or Sunchild, but they're not wearing they're not those crazy guys with the swords, are they?
Crazy guys with a sword.
Or
The order people that were guarding Malty, the 2 of them.
Yeah, because there's
Oh
no,
no!
people wearing
no,
the red
no,
armor,
no,
but
no,
they're
no.
okay. Right.
No, then that's not 2,000 of Sun Paladins. No, I'm not that.
Oh.
I'm not that terrible.
Evil.
Okay, good, okay.
3.
Well, then,
no,
Dalu-
you don't notice anything taken off. Quietly.
Okay, well that's good. Dalu would then say to Lance and Miles, if I can give a recommendation, Lance, I'm 100% on board right now. We teleport in this second.
Captain, your decision if we intervene or not.
Well, I'm kind of putting you here on the spot. How do you feel about all this?
Did you ask?
He's eating popcorn. No, okay. I asked, how are you feeling about all of this?
I don't like any side, but I don't think maybe we can save Rick, what's his name? The bird. Birdman. Maybe you can do the ambulance. Get it?
Yes. It's hard to miss.
Ambulance.
Should I explain it?
Yes,
I
please do.
do Lance.
I don't understand. Come on, explain.
Yeah, it's not funny if you explain it. But maybe we should get him out if things go badly for him. I don't want to shoot either side, just my opinion.
Yeah. How fast do I think we could get to Rickik?
On foot. Minute.
Yeah. Grab flyer?
What?
100 meters. He's 100 meters away
it's
from
100
you.
meters. Okay.
let's put it that way. You're pretty sure unless you teleport, by the time you get there on foot, the combat is gonna be over one way or the other.
Yeah. Fuck. Right. Let's go in.
As you actually like notice that like the ghouls can like start trying to like swarm into the hangar bay, and you actually like hear and see out of the hangar bay like a bursts of arcane like fire basically that cart down multiple ghouls, and the rest of them can like scatter and start rethinking their approach.
Right in the back of it, Captain. The furthest in I can go. Okay, everybody gather around, please. And action. I'm gonna take action. Yeah, just the furthest spot back that I've been in. That sort of seems like it had some cover, and yeah, furthest I've been in basically.
What's the plan?
Okay. So I'm gonna quickly put your tokens on the map. Just as a quick warning, so that you don't get scared. Each square is 3 meters. So, come on, why can't I just drag token? Wait,
We
why?
don't have a plan, but we're in the combat.
Oh, that's your.
No, actually, did you see when you were on the cargo that if they had turrets?
I don't remember seeing any turrets when I was on site.
Okay.
Dalu also didn't see any, right?
No, nothing like that.
There were turrets outside on the ship, but
Outside of the ship.
Bobby, I think I think your character is still dead.
What?
I mean, I dragged your token and it has 0 hit points.
Oh.
Bad.
Yeah, it shouldn't have any more. Whoops.
Yeah, and as a warning, since you're, well, you actually shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm gonna make it slightly smaller. Because like you're a Bobocop right now, you're large, not medium. So I'm gonna make it slightly bigger, but not like fully bigger, because like everything is like I'm giving everybody a square, just like for the positioning, but distance aside, a bit different. So anyway, let me drag you onto the map and roll initiative. Beautiful bastards.
Or oh my god. Oh, wait, where is the cargo exit? At the back, like up at number 1?
1 second.
Oh shit, look at all
That's
this.
for me.
Oh, we
This
got in
is
a
the
bit of
one
trouble.
all of you got in through this. This is
15.
one,
No,
15. Okay. Yeah, 15s are cargo ramps. 13 is cargo elevator. Yeah.
Where's 13?
13, yeah. Where would that go to?
Oh,
The
okay.
elevator just further up in upper decks.
So this is also where Rick and so on are over here.
Yeah, like you basically like as you teleport in, you hear from the right side like firefight coming up. Basically, see the orange group shooting outside of the ship. There are more guards
Right.
outside of the ship, but they are engaged with Rick, so they are not currently relevant to you because, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you understand why it's happening the way it's happening. But yeah, and you see that huge hard cargo container in the middle. Again, like a reminder, it's 10 meters long, and a pretty guy kind of like standing somewhat behind, giving orders. Bobby is large. Yeah. Did everybody roll? Did everybody like get themselves on? Somebody's missing.
Yeah, let me just change
There we
my
go.
thing.
Tell me
Now
what
it's
changed. Okay, I'm gonna sort. Sending. Round on.
Do you have some sort of grenade?
Grenade.
Dalu?
round,
Yes.
round.
I've got smoke grenades.
Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades.
Oh!
Yeah.
8 is the best initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, oh my god, why are all the bad guys rolling so low? No, they weren't.
We are also rolling a lot of 8s.
You
We also
are.
have 3 of them.
You are, so actually let me adjust my initiative
Oh, my one was a fake.
turn
Mine
a
was
little
3.
bit because players win ties.
Look at how large Bobby is.
Yes.
Jesus, yeah, look at that.
All right. Well,
It's a thick boy.
I mean, you guys go. I mean, not you, but Winnow goes first. Also, at the start of the round, in case you want to start casting any spells.
I don't have many spells left, so. Do we have a plan?
Do we look like we had a plan?
We're trying to save Rickik. Whatever thing you can think of to save him, do that.
I start shooting. Fuck this.
That's one way to do it.
Shoot the guy in front of us. What's the thing? The one.
Dan, who's the guy in the shining armor? This guy?
Most likely, I don't know. I am trying to fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see him. I was zooming in. Okay. Oh, there's another 4 up top. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. There are so many. But we have a get out of jail free card, don't we? Anyway, I start shooting.
As long as I'm alive, yes.
Guess I click this.
And you also know that they are goons, so
They just look very powerful.
yes.
Melty dagger.
12 damage? What the fuck?
Don't worry, you're not hitting.
I
know.
mean, you miss, but that's pretty nice damage. I don't know who you were shooting at, but
Doesn't matter. Just in front of me, apparently, into the ground.
yeah, that's about what happens. You're like, I forgot to transform the dagger before actually doing something good with it.
Nobody told me how it works. Do I need to transform it?
No, that's just me explaining why you missed.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to remember the command from music and failing to do that completely. Anyway, anything else you wanted to do?
Am I behind cover, behind these crates here?
Yes, you are. Like
Okay,
basically,
I'll
again, like
remember.
yeah, like kind of, if you manage to get on a square with crates, you are in cover, basically.
Okay, I'll stay there.
All right, wonderful. Okay. After you, it's Miles actually.
Okay. So Rickix and his goons and his ghouls are coming from this side, right?
Yes.
Okay. And question: how tall are these crates over here? Like all this over here.
On average, like about
Like-
1.5 meters. So they are big
1.5
enough to
meters.
provide about like 3/4 cover if you duck behind them, kind of a little bit.
Okay. And I can assume that these guys are shooting this way,
Yes.
right?
Right now, yes.
And is this hangar open?
No, it's more like reinforcements are coming in.
Okay. But they're not shooting yet because they can't shoot like through these cargo.
They can shoot over them if they're 1.5, but they need to shoot down too, so probably not.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. Yeah, so I'll say something along the lines of clear the entrance first. Smoke grenade would be great for their back line. And I'll move up to here. Are they also another question. I don't think are their pictures depict what they're armed with?
Yes.
Okay, so these guys are melee, all of them. But they're shooting guns.
Yes.
Okay.
They're shooting blasts of fire from their hands.
That's kind of cool.
Have you never heard about energy swords?
I did.
They don't do what you expect them to do.
Yeah, so I'll run up to here and I'll try and slice down this guy.
I would be surprised if you miss.
I mean, I'm not that good. I'm not Bobby good.
Oh no,
okay, that's
you murder him. Just as a warning, if you are trying to do non-lethal damage, do warn me. Otherwise, I'm gonna treat everything as lethal.
And in melee, I can decide that,
Yes.
right? Yes. So let's go with unlethal damage.
Yeah, you immediately just like run up. He like goes, huh? As he's like going poof, 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 fire, and you're just like.
Like hit him maybe with a blunt.
Look,
side
you
of
have
the-
a magical shadow sword. You can go with your sword through him, and he faints. I don't know.
True. Yeah, that's cool. That's a vampire thing to do.
Like he goes like Warcraft. Oh, Frostborn. Yeah, and you knock him out very quickly, very easily. Anything else?
Nope, that is my
All
turn.
right, lovely. Lance.
Are there, apart from the crates that are probably loaded with explosives, are there also like other random tools and so on lying about?
Sure. Yeah. For the purpose of throwing,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so I will basically just, I will pretend like I'm reaching for one and throwing it, but obviously it's not exactly Lance's hand that is doing it.
One of the guys go,
and
"Oh no, my 50-kilogram dumbbell!"
pretty much just, toss it. Toss it at the next guy over here, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. Why are you so small? Which one? That one. 17, 10 points of damage. Yeah, you just like, it impacts him in the side. You hear the crack of bone beneath the armor as he gets like hurled a couple meters away because it's a heavy object like with physical weight impacting into him, and he does not get up. Oh no, there's so many of them. What am I gonna do, Master Skywalker? Anything else you wanna do?
I will. No, I think I'm fine. I'm not doing anything. I'm looking at. I'm basically what Lance is actually doing is watching the show that's about to go down to his left. He's expecting Bobby to kill like all of them in a turn or something, So.
1 second.
Yeah, perhaps don't kill the shiny guy. Like, try and not kill anything you cannot kill, and anything you can afford to not kill.
I have a pistol. How do I
Shoot
non-lethally?
Shoot their
Just will it.
hands.
Just believe. Believe.
Shoot their hands off and their legs off, and only a flesh wound.
Alright. Yeah, you see the shiny guy who, like, by now has actually put on a helmet, because safety first. And like it's like a very ornate, like rune scripted helmet. And he like observes all of you, and you hear like his booming voice coming from beneath the helmet. Awaken the Titan. I shall delay these interlopers. As he like removes the sword sheath from his belt and starts like jogging in your direction. And he basically like with double movement he can get like basically like in melee with Bobby.
Can I ask who did he direct that at? Was he like shouting to the guys in
everybody.
the? Generally, okay.
But
Not specific.
that's all he does. He only gets in melee range with Bobby. After he does that, green guy, is gonna go. It will be done, my lord, and like starts giving orders to his what they called, like his groupies, his goons, as
Battalions.
he himself like moves forward, reaches into the crate, and takes out of it like a large, basically like shining blue crystal type B power cell, and he like basically gets it out of it and is prepared to hand it over to one of his goons. That's all he can do with his movement and his action can be got there, open the crate, took out the power cell. That's his turn.
Is Bobby the Titan?
Find out. Awaken Bobby! Funnily enough, in initiative, the green guys go next. So the guy next to him takes from him the cell, and with his movement, 1, 2, 3, goes inside the container, and you hear.
By the way, anyone can snap attack.
Ooh.
Can I snap attack?
Even I?
No, you have gone already, but no one, people who haven't gone yet can act immediately when they want.
I'm gonna say that has happened, but you see like many containers around, and
But then I don't want to do the snap attack.
yeah, obviously one cell wasn't sufficient to do that. Also, your snap attack is
Resolve
no. I
simultaneously,
know
but
that.
you can-
I also would like to remind you that the shiny guy was melee with you, so you get like I think a -4 with your pistol shots.
Where were those motherfuckers?
He has a focus, I think, that eliminates that. No.
Not that, I'm pretty sure. But
Oh.
anyway, like this guy did go inside and do whatever he did. So I'm gonna say he's inside. While
So is
this
that
green
that's also
guy
a meter and a half
gets
tall?
to the large container is more like 4 meters tall. Like
And where's the
4
entrance
by
to the...
4, like no, like 4 tall, 6 wide, 10 long.
And where's the entrance to? Like all
The
the
one
sides?
you saw
all the-
is at the bottom. Like, okay, let's say he like
Here.
walked up to it, like the door was kind of like somewhat open and seemed to have started doing something while you were talking. And inside you just see something large covered by tarp. And he like
Okay,
lifted
but
the
the
tarp,
entrance is from this side.
entered the cell, and it just like went into something. Yeah. And the
And the
remaining
entrance is from
two
this side.
green guys, like this one goes up to this crate, gets out a power cell, holds it, and then the last green guy walks.
So a snap attack right now would cost me -8, right?
Is
Because the
minus
Yes.
snap
also
and
had-
-4? Then yes.
Yes.
And you're not a warrior, you can't make it an auto hit.
Yeah.
You can't split your movement between attack, but I think you can split your movement between stuff like that. But in any case, 1, 2, the second green guy picks it up, but he can only get like there, and he can't go further, so he is holding it as he's running towards the crate. That's their turn. The blue group turn. I guess they like filter into the room, and what are the ranges on average? Come on, road which is like I feel like road which is crap, about 40. And there's a lot of cover. There's a lot of cover. I guess I open fire on you, Miles, as being the only guy who's not in cover. So,
Alright.
but I mean, they're goons, so they will open burst fire on you because I remember such a thing exists. So actually 20 to hit.
Hits.
4 points of damage. Another 20 to hit.
Hits.
For 9 points of damage.
Damn.
And another 21 to hit. Wow.
Okay.
I rolled really high for 10 points. Actually no, 12 points of damage, sorry. Because
What the
he rolled
fuck?
maximum
Okay.
on his damage die and he gets +2 for burst fire.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, that was unnaturally lucky. Alright.
Reenacted grandfather scene where they shoot.
Yeah. And you like notice they're like shooting with fire, like rainbows basically, like shooting fire damage, if that matters. But that's their turn. Robert, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot this guy who's attempting to put something, what I speculate is a mech.
What's a mech?
I don't know.
A golem.
Golem.
The Titan.
It's a -4.
Stand
Oh, yeah,
by
I can
for
enter.
Titan Wake. -4.
Pew pew.
It's a -4.
Yeah. So like the guy is like and just gets splattered all across the floor.
Non-lethally.
Yeah, sure. Like the power cell kind of like falls and like starts rolling a little bit. Like rolls, let's say, over here. But you definitely killed him. Anything else you wanna do? Anything else you can do?
I will say to this guy here, stop it.
No, please
Yeah, like
stop.
being in a shell, like your voice goes like, stop it.
Yeah, that's just
Seize
it
your
there.
resistance. I also think you forgot to reload your pistol when you collected hide.
I have no. I expended 2 shots in the last
Oh right, yeah, you
encounter.
reload it. Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm down to 3 shots
Okay.
now.
Right. Then he lives. Oh yeah, the blue leader. The blue leader is
Didn't they funnel in?
blue leader. 1, 2, 3 is gonna run over to that crate and unpack it. That's all he can do. Dal, it's your turn.
All right. So, you see Dalu with everything's being talked about. He's in cover behind the box. That Winnel is on. He's pulling out smoke grenades.
Can you mute yourself when that happens or something?
No, it's very
He's pulling out smoke grenades. He stops himself looking at the same guy that Bobby is probably a bit behind cover. He's tempted to take his gun out to shoot him. Bobby just destroys the guy. He's like, okay. And it's kind of like Lance just watching what could happen. But then he continues taking out his smoke grenades. And
No.
when what?
Yeah,
I'm doing
maybe.
I'm doing.
What was it? Smoke grenade?
Yeah, well, that was the plan.
Do you have one?
That was the plan. Yeah, well, I want to use a. I would like to use a stress point, strain, to make it. It's in a bundle. It's in a ready bundle. I want to unbundle it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Go on.
So, and then if it's unbundle, I'd like to take one and then throw it rather far, peeking out of the cover.
What's the range
and
of
throw it.
grenades?
I have the page open here. It's 10 meters at least, 30 meters. I believe that would what
We
disadvantage.
use them so often, I have no idea how. Yeah, 10
It says
meters.
10/3.
10/30.
30,
So. And what do you do? I think it's like.
Is it possible for me to fuck this up?
Your roll to attack is AC 10. So where do you throw it? Tell me one more time.
Now this is just to clarify, right? Each square is a meter. Is that correct?
Each square
No.
is 3 meters.
There's 3 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a 5-meter radius, which would mean
And it's your 2
that
squares.
it's 10 meters. 2 squares, tiny, God. Oh lord, that's tiny.
It's a giant hangar. Cargo bay.
Yeah,
Cargo hangar.
it's rather tiny. I think. Okay, I'll use the strain already. I think seeing when he peeks out of cover and he's already got the smoke grenade in his hand and he sees them all funneling from the end of the corridor. He's imagining them all coming quite close. He's just going to ignore the order for now, and he's going to pull out his sniper rifle and blast the fuck out of Bobby's destroying some people. That's fine. He's going to shoot this one here.
Okay, sure.
Is he behind cover at all?
He is because of the container. Well, because of.
Well,
all
I'll get the guy
containers.
on the container.
He's in the container, but sure.
He doesn't have
You
cover.
could
anything.
also shoot this guy because he's also going for.
Like that.
Yeah,
the
it's
blue
just a lot of
leader
people
is
in the way.
like the guys with like band of cards are the leaders. There are only 2 of them. He's the only one who currently doesn't have cover from you.
Who? This one or the
Blue
blue one?
leader.
You said?
Blue leader.
There's a lot of people in the way, though, no?
People. No, I mean it's like 3 meters per each square, so like people
Okay,
don't
sure,
count
yeah.
as cover here. Bobby counts as cover. People don't count as cover.
Yeah, alright, that's fine. Bobby gets cover, yeah. Well, then I will
I
sneak around
am
corner
the cover. Yeah.
and blast this guy's head off. And as a note,
Yeah.
I have a suppressor on my sniper rifle
Okay.
currently.
What does it do?
They will.
Lower
they-
damage?
I've got the strain. I don't want to be fucking. Okay, can I use one strain to remove my suppressor as well? Have it taken off when we're teleporting in? Would that be one more strain?
Yes, that will be one more strain.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So, no suppressor. Yeah, rolling now.
So you have 2 stress by now. Oh,
Natural 2.
before I
Okay,
say
now.
anything, you are a warrior. It's
You can make it a
scene.
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not a hit, is that correct?
11, no, 11 is not a hit.
You could make it a hit.
I could.
Tell me if you
I would like to not use it yet.
Alright, wonderful. Yeah, so you like aim, shoot, but it's still kind of like awkward to operate such a long weapon in a closed space. So you miss it as he is like currently like moving, like basically ducking. You hit the crate above him.
Yeah.
But
I'll go
that's
back in the cover and observe Bobby.
observe Bobby. Alright, orange group is mostly dead. So the last remaining member of the group is gonna rush over at Miles, going like, I'm gonna be the hero of this story! And try to murder you with his sword, which can't burst fire. He rolls 10 to hit,
That misses.
and I'm pretty sure you see as higher than 13. Yes.
Yep.
New round.
Casting,
any
casting.
spells?
Alright, wonderful. You start casting.
Reinforced to
It's
shoot at level-
your turn, Bruno.
Yeah, I see Miles getting popped. I'll give him 66.
66! Jesus.
That might be an overkill.
That's like
But I'm-
6 hit points.
It might be.
That's like at least 6 hit points.
Well, I don't have much
Oh.
healing left. The other option is level 1 healing, which is like nothing. Great.
That's
Much
16.
appreciated.
Alright, 16. Alright, I think that's. I mean, I think you can move as well if you wanna, but.
Also,
Yeah,
that
I had
adds
more.
strain on me, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
one
that's
strain.
one strain on you.
No, I'm fine.
Alright. And next we have Miles.
Yeah. I'm going for the guy that's right in front of me.
Alright, so I'm preparing to mark him as dead.
Non-lethal.
Okay, he's knocked out.
Okay.
Like, "Ah!"
And-
misses you and you just like sidestep. Faint.
Okay. And is the only entrance to the containers from the south side?
You assume there's an entrance from the south and from the north. No, it's like
From the
it's
south
like
and
those
the north.
crates, modern crates, basically that have opening on both sides. Well, some of them do, some of them don't.
Like shipping crates.
Yeah, shipping crate basically.
Okay. Okay. I have 10 meters of movement,
3 squares.
which means 3 squares. Yeah. Yeah.
Just count squares,
oh,
don't count arrows because that gets weird. But
1, 2, 3. That's
Yeah.
good. And I'll be like they can't shoot me.
Yeah.
And these guys seem to have ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move there.
alright, wonderful. You do that. That's your action, Lance. You find another dumbbell.
I wanted to ask, what do I
No.
see when I go inside the container?
Yeah, you see something large and long covered by a tarpaulin. Something really long.
Okay. And where did he insert the B battery?
Somewhere on the side of the thing.
On site.
Yeah, you see there's like about like half a meter walkway on each side. And you're basically like at the foot of this container.
Can you define long? Is it like a smaller crate within the crate?
No,
Is
no.
it crateception?
It's like
Or-
it's an object about 80 meters long.
And
Is
there's
it like rocket shaped long thing?
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
tarp
sure.
over
yeah,
it or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's not cylindrical, but kinda, yeah. Like,
Okay.
but yeah,
So there could be arms attached to it. Be aware.
sure. They've brought here a nuclear warhead. Anyway, Lance, your turn.
I can see this spot right here where I saw him drop the thing that when Bobby shot him.
Technically, you shouldn't because container will be breaking up your line of sight.
But container. I mean, I saw where it dropped, and this is like 1.50 m tall. The container you said, right?
The big container is 4 meters tall.
Oh,
The small ones, all of the smaller ones are 1.5. The big one is.
I see,
1 meter
I see.
tall. It's a big nuclear warhead, guys.
Well, that's no joke.
can I use that battery
Oh, did you
lying
jump?
over there? Yes, I jumped for my movement.
Okay.
Can I use
Yes.
that battery over there to pop this guy or try to?
I mean, if it doesn't have to be in melee with you, I don't remember the rule, but yeah, you can. Weight-wise, you can, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I also have a melee version of this attack, so it really doesn't matter. I think
No, I
I'm
just
not
don't
sure
remember,
if I'm
like, if you telekinetically pick up an object, if like it needs to be next to you. I don't think so. Just like needs to be with
No,
range,
no, it's
right?
if I can see
Yeah,
it
okay.
or something.
Yeah, you're basically doing the what? Like Jedi.
Yes. Attackings. Let's go. But it's probably... Oh, it's a...
No, that's a natural 20. What are you talking about?
Oh wow.
It's a decent roll.
This guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say since it's natural 20, and I assume that was your purpose. You just like the container flies towards that guy, the glass of the container shatters, and the crystal inside just goes into his helmet as it shatters.
Did you mean to kill him like that?
Oh, that wasn't quite intended. Oh.
Oops.
That crystal is shattered.
And I'm gonna duck on down behind this box here because I see the guys over yonder. So yeah.
Lovely. Okay, now the fun begins. The shiny armor, like walking up to you, Miles, and like his head is about up to your chest. Not Miles, sorry, Bobby. And like he was holding basically like the sheath in his hand, and he goes, "Vile servant upon death, today you shall be smitten by me, Miltiades Petro," as he draws the sword, and you see a beautiful, again like archaic looking sword handle, gilded in gold with like gemstones that look like a sun, and basically the guard of the blade is like a phoenix embracing the sun. And you're like, oh my god, that's the blade ends about 10 centimeters from the hilt, snapped. But as he like holds it with two hands in front of him, almost in a prayer, the gem lights up and a beam of light erupts from the blade, filling the blade like it is made of sun. And he raises his sword and prepares to strike you.
Snap attack to his head. Boom, he's dead.
Do you
He
want
steps on
to?
him.
Any snap attacks? Anybody?
He's busy. He's busy.
Bobby sits on him.
What does snap attack exactly do?
You attack right now at a -4 to hit. It costs
But
you next
that
turn.
also means, yeah.
Well,
no.
not next turn, next action. I mean, there are reasons
Yeah.
where you want to do it, especially if you're a warrior, but up to you.
Yeah.
Bobby squashes
dear.
him with his thighs.
I mean, I didn't make this guy strong, but that's high rolls. Alright. You, like, hear the warning of body
Yeah, you hear that.
who starts barking at you. Hey.
That's a very loud dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have dogs. They ain't that loud.
1 second.
He's getting
That-
a shotgun to shoot the dog. because
No,
he's finding himself enough.
But did that motherfucker
So you
just say
hear the
melted?
whirring of body inside of the shell as he goes. Bobby, I detect the presence of an arcane artifact. Oh dear. As the blade connects with your shell and cuts through it like hot knife through butter. It's a 23 to hit, 18 points of damage.
Oi, oi, oi.
I'm gonna take that myself.
As
Take it yourself.
yeah, as like you start dodging the blade piercing into your arm and like hitting you painfully in the shoulder, he brings up the sword and goes for a second.
You can have extra attack in this game, what?
Very rarely.
How did I get that?
Be an extremely powerful non-player character.
God damn it.
32 to hit.
What?
What? The
Oh,
fuck?
Jesus.
Yep.
17 points of damage.
Oi,
What the
oi,
fuck?
oi.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that
I'd be
take
dead.
my armor, so it's down to 1 hit point.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Your armor. Oh my god. I'm gonna
Like,
break your suit.
here, like
You just got it.
critical damage, critical damage, critical damage. But that is his turn. Let's see. I think Green Leader is alive. And having fulfilled his purpose and seeing that Bob is being handled, he turns around and unleashes his deck of cards, some more like flying fiery talisman at you, Lance. Because why not? 15 to hit.
No.
Yeah. So like they hit you, but due to the kinetic shield, just like deflect them. That's his turn. Green guys. Anybody alive? Yes, one next to Miles. So having put in the cell, this one. I mean, she had a bow. I think it's a she. So she runs over and like draws a dagger and tries to do something with the dagger. Good luck. 2 to hit. So yeah, you pair it easily. Blue group. 1, 2, 3. So this guy gets over there, picks up the cell. No, it was actually, yeah, it was his move. 1, 2.
He has 20 feet of movement?
No.
Sorry,
no,
other
no.
guy. Yeah.
I mean, if they run, they kind of do. This one, I guess, is gonna try and take a pot shot at Winnel, who's behind cover. He uses 2 pistols, which means he has a negative. I don't think you can burst. Okay, so there we go. Actually, 21 to hit. Was it
Hits.
17?
19.
No, wait,
No,
19
with cover,
that was
that-
cover plus 4, so
Oh,
no, it doesn't hit. So yeah, he hits the crate in
Cool.
front of you, kind of like blasts out bits of it, but doesn't hit you. And the last guy, I guess, is gonna try to do the same thing towards you. Oh wait, whatever. That he's gonna do the same towards you, Lance.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to hit AC 24.
he doesn't know.
Natural 32.
Oh,
Natural
of course.
7. No.
Yes.
It is your turn, Bobby.
Oh, hello there, Meltatus. I'm gonna give him a face shot. I'm gonna give him a face
You're
shot.
-4.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey.
24.
That's
Natural
the lowest damage
With
roll.
-4? What the fuck?
Oh, 2 1s.
And that's double ones.
12 damage and double ones. Okay.
Oh
It's my
my
max
Alright.
damage. I think.
God.
So you basically like do like hello Meltadius and like just literally like face shot
What the
him,
fuck?
and you see kind of like the bullet hit like the side of the helmet, and you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna go like hot knife through butter as well. But you see as it hits the armor, the runes light up, and you're like, oh crap, that's magic as well. And for a moment, his armor shimmers with blue, but then that shield cracks, and your bullet kind of goes through the helmet, and you feel like grunt of pain from inside. You definitely didn't kill him, but you rattled his brains. So
Whatever.
that's not anachronistic armor. That's another magical artifact, which you might earn if you kill him. Anyway, anything else you want to do?
There's not that much that I can do.
I mean, you can move and take attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
He only has like a plus 13 or 12 to hit, so go for it. You said 32,
It's
so
32.
Oh yeah, I guess. That's it? Oh, okay. Right, blue leader is alive. What's he's gonna do? What he's gonna do when he can? 1, 2, 3. I guess he's gonna no, 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I guess he also gonna try and just shoot it to Winnel and see where that goes. Just fire. No, that's wrong. That's me doing wrong. Okay, so that was, well, that is a 17 to hit in any case, so that misses you even without cover. So again, like another shot as a crate. Your crate, however, by now I'm gonna say has been hit twice, so it's now not 3/4 cover, it's half cover. It's partially destroyed.
Plus 2, right?
Yeah. And actually, the crate in front of you is destroyed. Well, half destroyed. You can like see the shimmer of another cell inside of it, a power cell. Orange group is dead. I'm gonna remove them from initiative. Round 3, fight!
Isn't there one guy here?
no,
they're
they're
both,
both.
Oh.
they're both on each other and they're fainted. And
I see.
in a position, in a very funny position.
Anyway, round 3, top
Start
of the
of
round,
round.
Winnel.
Oh, well, we did too many cat calls.
Yes, you did.
Fuck. I mean, I can heal Bobby, but it's not gonna make a difference, I think.
Right?
I'll have to try. Reinforced tissue level 1.
Alright.
And I cast the
Did I
damn
get
thing.
did you skip me or?
Did I?
Oh,
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah,
did.
you did.
Yep, sorry, I
Oh,
missed
sorry.
you. Okay, Dal, sorry, your turn. Okay.
Thanks.
get that guy.
Yeah.
I'm reacting a little delayed because I'm looking down the hangar and then I see what's happening to Bobby. I the shot out of my sniper up around my back, pull out my Mac pistol,
Mhm.
and then shoot the armored guy.
Oh,
back
there is a
Bobby.
crate between you and him, so
Oh, this thing
yes.
here.
Also, there's a Bobby between you and him, who also works as 3/4 cover because it's a Bobby.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
unit.
If I move to this square, can I get him?
Oh yeah.
Here?
You move 1 square lower, then you won't have cover. He won't have cover if you move 1 square lower.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
there, yeah.
that's fine. Okay. Then I'll shoot him.
Or try to. Well, you're a warrior. You're almost like.
I'll attempt to.
Nice.
Max damage.
Nice.
20
damage.
hits.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically like another shot to the back. You see for a moment the armor try to fight it, but the shield breaks and the bullet goes inside and he yelps out in pain. Ah! dishonorable treachery! As he like holds his back, and you see like actually like blood begin to trickle from down his armor. Oh wow, that's...
Can I see while I'm shooting him? Does he look very familiar to Meltades?
He's in armor with a helmet on.
Oh,
Yeah,
but like
but he's seen him.
his head.
Yeah.
Can you not see his head?
Not
'Cause,
in
like, he was
armor.
handsome and
No.
stuff.
Helmet.
Helmet.
But he was handsome, or was that
Was
just
handsome.
his armor is handsome?
Okay, you did see him without a helmet on. No, he does not look like.
Oh, that was
He
earlier.
does
yeah.
not look like.
He
Miltadius.
doesn't.
Miltadius looks like a half
Okay.
elf. This Miltadius looks like Henry
Human,
Cavill
yeah.
actually.
Henry Cavill.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't want to kill him.
Interesting.
Oh, it is Henry
It is,
Cavill, what?
okay.
I told you it's harder to be more handsome than Miles, but he succeeded.
Okay.
one
This one
second.
is called Henry Camel.
Henry Cavill. Yeah. Weird. Meltades.
Wait, he
He's
said
strange.
his name is Melty? He said... What did he say?
I said
don't-
Meltades Petro or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't hear him say that he's.
Did he say my name is or in the name of like?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
that's a fair point. He might have said that.
Okay, where were we? New round.
And-
Yes.
Can I ask just a quick question for clarification? Did he say in the name of Meltades or I am Meltades? I
Miltadius Petro will smite you. You wretched servant
Is
of.
Petro. Okay.
maybe that's just a standard goon name A for the more.
I mean, Miltadius is a fairly popular name in Soul Union, so.
Well, fuck them all.
Just kill every single
You know,
Meltades that.
there are like only 20 male names in Soul Union. Sometimes they match. You know.
Well, sucks to be him.
Meltades, Peltades.
Did we ever know the
Peltades.
second name of the other Meltades?
Yes, he was Miltadius, Era something.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. Favorite
You're
enemy.
not
By...
Favorite Miltadius, right? Lovely. Top of the round, Winnel, you were casting healing spell, right? I think.
Well, am I still casting after seeing this?
I don't know. Are you?
Never hit that guy, man. No way am I gonna hit him. Yeah, just healing. 2d6 to Bobby.
Wait, did Dalu miss?
No.
Oh,
I hit him.
Jesus.
All right.
6 hit
6
points.
points. All right.
And can I pick up the spell for no reason?
With your moment action, you can pick it up. Yes, but that's all you do. You just pick it up.
Right. That's what I do.
Okay.
The beast, right?
Yes, it's heavy. Like I think it's like encumbrance 3 or something. I don't know.
Oh. In that case, I can't.
All right.
I pick it up and then it's too heavy and I drop it again. Okay,
Fair enough.
it's cool.
Oh no, it's only encumbrance 1 actually. I lied. Any case, Miles, it's your
Pick
turn.
it up.
I will. Yeah, I will take the attack of opportunity, and try and save Bobby from this Melty guy. Cause I heard Melty and I'm triggered as fuck. And I'm going for him.
attack, 7 to hit, miss.
Oh fuck me! Come on.
Yeah, he runs.
Natural
Yeah,
one.
there's actually like a
Wait, wait,
way-
wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, sure.
Inspiration is a reroll?
You have an inspiration? Haven't you used it? Up?
Yes, from the puzzle. No, I did.
It's been
I
a
still
long
have the
time
puzzle
ago.
inspiration.
Are you sure you haven't used
I know. That's
it?
why I write. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Wow. That's
The-
some time.
It's been a long time, but Miles was a potato, and
I'm pretty sure there was a skill check somewhere you used it on.
no. Once I write it down. Once I use it, then I erase the.
Sure,
the-
I'm gonna trust you on
Why-
Like,
that.
it might have been the rest of us. Like, I used
I
mine
used
rather
one.
quickly.
I'm gonna
You know?
trust you.
Okay, so I'm erasing it. You can see I'm writing it near home, like on Homeworld.
Mhm.
Why I got it and inspiration,
Sure.
and then when I use it, I
Sure.
erase it.
So,
Okay, that's better.
20 hits.
Okay, and I have no inspiration.
Like for a moment your blades clash shadow against light, but then darkness wins over. The evil prevails and your sword strikes at him and through the armor. He grunts, but he still stands.
I don't like your name.
I don't even know who you are. Lens. You're muted.
I can see over here, right? Sorry.
I see, yes.
Yes, I don't. Well, see is all I need. I will teleport right over there.
Alright.
Since these guys are wielding ranged weapons, this is gonna be their issue. Because I am flexible, and I will swap to the melee version of telekinesis and smack down at the guy holding the cell.
Alright.
Nice 3 damage.
Yeah, you smack him, but actually, yeah, you fail to take him down.
Yeah, for sure. That's my minimum like shock, yeah. Come on now, no running. Now might be a good time for a snap attack.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about that. But it also depends who's...
Can I do a snap attack? Assuming that before this motherfucker hits me another time, I might as well give it a shot because I'm gonna be unconscious for sure in the next round.
If you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, since
So
I can
that's-
do that as well, and seeing you
Sure.
like basically preparing to shoot at him, he also is gonna make a snap attack. And snap attacks, they happen simultaneously, so you roll, I roll, and everything happens.
Okay.
But at least that way you get to deal with
fuck.
him. No, you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, you like.
My luck has
Yeah,
to
you
run out
like
at some
he
point.
basically draws up the blade. Your bullet goes like through the fiery blade and like melts into slag as he turns away from you and strikes double blow at Mars.
At me?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Is that -4?
So
minus
he gets to attack twice on the snap attack as well?
Yes.
Really?
Why not?
I'm gonna read it.
He does miss with the second one, so that is relevant.
Oh, good.
Only 14 points of damage.
Oh, sorry, only, of course. Okay, 14 points. Hey, but now he doesn't have a turn, right? I mean,
He doesn't
has-
have an action.
Yes.
Mm,
Whose initiative is it now? Like, whose turn is it?
His.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like you see him kind of like dancing back. And, for the Union! And he stands his ground.
Wait, so he attacked just Miles?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
What do you mean, just?
I mean, he has 2 attacks and about
No,
one
but he
miss.
missed one of them. Yeah.
Feels good.
The green leader moves over there. And the green zealot from the container picks up, well, not picks up, but calls her ball one more time and burst fires at. Nah, 15 to hit.
Oh, that just misses.
Your DC 16?
Yeah, my AC 60.
60.
I wish.
Alright, so the zealot next to you, Lance, tries to run for the container. I think you get attack of
The one with the,
the one with
the one with
cell.
the battery?
Yes.
yeah, I'm fucking slashing. But I've been rolling too well. It's bound to run out.
I mean, you did
Yeah.
roll a 1 on your damage.
Yes, I have. Ah, nice.
Oh,
Alright,
nice.
yeah, he basically almost immediately falls.
No, this one is unconscious since it's melee.
Like
This one
his
just gets a
cell,
knock
as
to the back of
previously,
the head and
Yeah.
tumbles down.
rolls off his comrade next to him, picks it up with his move. And
I get more than one attack of opportunity, right?
do you?
I mean, there's no reaction in this game, so everyone that leaves your range should, I think. I don't know.
That's how you get multi-attack.
I think so.
Yeah. It
I'm not
was
sure.
In combat.
I mean,
That's an
just-
interesting thing.
In fighting withdrawal, it doesn't say anything. It just says they don't actually move away, but they can now get away from their assailants without giving them a free melee attack. So I assume it's a free melee attack. I don't see any limit.
And it just says like anybody who doesn't get disengaged suffers a free automatic melee attack from any foe engaged.
So
It
yes.
doesn't say anything about that.
Let's see if I get lucky again. How many luckies can I? Oh, okay. But it doesn't.
Did
hurt.
we lose somebody as well, either?
No, I think Dado goes after, right?
No, I have
After
somebody
blue team?
left in Discord. Oh, lovely.
That was Lucas.
No.
No, turn off the camera.
Yeah, you do hit him, but don't quite do that, and he moves basically over there with. Fuck. With. So. Come on, roll 20, work with me. And he...
But didn't he have to like get to that cell first? Like
It
one
was-
that's like 3 meters. He's not in yet, right?
No, he stopped right in front of the container. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay. And now it is.
Did that guy put the crystal into the
No.
container? Not yet.
Robert, your turn.
I don't have my action right now, right?
You don't have your action right at the moment. Yeah.
Is disengage in action?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna do it. Can I reload? Or is that an on-turn action? How does it work?
Reload is also an action, I
I
believe.
think for you it's an action.
Yeah, okay, fine. Then I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright, lovely.
Quick question.
Mhm.
If my turn ends now, can I do another snap attack?
It's one
No,
per
one
round.
per round.
Not,
To wait till the round starts, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy unpacks
Then you won't
another
have
cell
your action
and
after.
doesn't have time to do anything with it, but he is holding it. Dalo.
I'm gonna shoot this guy. holding the crystal.
He does have cover from you right now.
If I move here with these two bodies on the ground,
If you move, I mean, he is literally in containers. He's standing in containers.
this guy's in a container.
Oh, see, he's
Okay.
basically running between multiple small containers. Crates. I'm gonna call them crates. I'm gonna call the big one container.
Yeah, yeah. How much would the cover be, or
Oh,
just can I not
-1.
hit him at all?
I mean, you got this guy in clear sight. Wait, I can't.
Yeah, it's
I think it's better to shoot at the other one because the other one will be in the container in the next round.
that's what I'm.
I think
thinking,
Lance goes
exactly.
before.
Lance
just
might
go
have a
with-
chance, but
I'm not
it's the
good
fact
at
that
it.
he's been there for a second, so I don't know. I
You
think
could
it'd
also
be
take
easier
out-
for the rest of you to take it the other way.
You
So
could also
I'm
take
gonna
out the
take.
big guy.
Yeah, well, like apparently there's a nuclear warhead in the thing that Miles
Yes,
is.
there is indeed a
So-
nuclear warhead in there.
I'm gonna shoot the guy in cover.
In cover. Okay. Go.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
yeah, alright.
21.
That's what the
21.
floor.
21.
Oh yeah, 21 mice for you.
Let's see. Yep, I think that hits him,
Good.
and he dies. And the cell goes a
Perfect.
bit forward, like into the container.
Alright. I will move a little bit back into cover. But that's
All right. Round 4. Top of the round.
back in
Snap attack!
Any casting?
Casting level 1, you know.
You don't have to. You can shoot if you want. You
No,
sound
I
really sad
can't.
about it.
I literally can't. I could shoot the little guy. No, I'm starting to heal.
All right.
And
so,
snap attack happens now,
You're doing a
or what?
spell. There's a snap attack happening. I assume at Melty.
Yeah.
No, this is not Melty. This is Meltadius. He's very different. Right. You really don't leave me a choice, because if you snap attack, and he has to snap attack as well. Otherwise,
I mean, he
Yep.
doesn't have to. He doesn't.
He doesn't have.
I mean, he'd
He
like to
doesn't
do
have to
something
always
before
react.
he dies.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to, but
actually,
he doesn't
he should-
always react perfectly.
No, he should snap attack because that also gives him a malus to his attack rolls,
Yeah.
which is better for us.
I mean, it's a better
Yeah.
malus than being dead, because being dead means hits to hit is like minus 50. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna snap attack. I guess he's gonna try and split first attack at you, second one at Miles. He's basically like gonna do a big whirling attack and see which one of you he hits. So
Come on.
roll your stuff, I roll my stuff.
19.
Alright. So I said you first, Miles second. 19 misses. As he like does this Matrix dodge, his sun blade like goes through the chest plate of body. As body goes, critical damage, critical, and that's 24 to hit, 16 points of damage.
I'm gonna take that to myself.
Alright, so you go unconscious inside of Buddy.
Oh no! I have a quick question. This would completely destroy Buddy if I let it hit Buddy,
Yes.
right?
I mean, he has 1 hit point.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it myself.
Like, critical protective mode initiated, and you just see Bobby kind of like fold and stop moving. Second one only is 12 to hit, so that misses Miles. And Winel, it is your turn.
Okay.
I can heal. Can I heal Bobby? No, I need to stabilize him first, right? Like healing does nothing to unconscious people,
No, it heals.
but it doesn't stop them from being unstable, does it?
It does
Medical
if it's
healing does.
magical.
And Bobby, you didn't have any brain.
And would he come back online?
You don't know.
Let's find out.
Huh?
For science.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. But I did catch it kinda in time. I'm not gonna do it for the first attack that missed Miles, because I fucked up. Shock damage. He missed you,
Okay.
but the hit of the blade deals 10 points of damage to you, Miles, anyway.
For any
10.
AC?
Miles doesn't have 20 AC, and he has a really powerful sword.
I want that sword.
Well, not
shit.
that powerful. More like he himself is very powerful. Anyway, yeah, we know you heal Bobby. We'll come to you, Bobby, on your turn. Don't. I need to think if I want to let you do that, considering you don't really see Bobby, but whatever, I'll let you do it for now. It is your turn, Miles.
Yeah, I'm going at Henry Cavill.
Who? Asmodeus. What are you talking about?
Nice.
Okay,
roll.
that's good.
Second.
Actually, he can parry you. Fuck you.
Oh well, since you mention it, yes, he can. No, he cannot parry you. And yeah. How do you want to do this?
I'm trying. Yeah, I was about to say not lethal.
Yeah.
So, kind of cool vampire stuff thingy. It slices right in the middle, and the blade kind of like fogs into his body, and it like snaps out. But there's no like visual damage, and I guess he's like, you see him like stopping his.
So yeah, you do that. There's a cinematic second where like, he stands straight, and like starts kind of bending a knee. You see the sun blade in his one hand kind of like shimmer as he goes. The light shall never yield to spawn of darkness. And basically faints, like the blade fades. But he faints like on his knee, clutching the handle.
Okay. Can I use my movement to take the blade?
No.
No.
Yeah, I know. I will then. I have my movements. Let me think. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I will run towards there.
I hate diagonals.
1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You, Lance?
And
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
my
that is your
that's
turn.
my end of my
That's
turn.
Definitely your turn. You're muted.
I'm going to jump right to the other side of that guy that Miles just ran up to. You better drop that right now, I'm telling you. And I'm gonna put my blunt weapon, melee weapon force thingy down at his hands that he's holding it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm rolling so fucking well. What the fuck?
Oh,
Damn,
that's a punch.
son.
Yeah. You slice at him, he yelps in pain but clutches a cell.
You're not running from this, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not the bad one. Dropped.
I'm the
And that's the end of my
guy. On the left, this guy, the green leader, turns around. He rushes forward, picks up itself. He is inside. Like you see him run at the container with a cell, basically.
But he hasn't answered it
You
yet.
don't hear anything. And a couple seconds
I mean, they have-
later, inside of the container, because it's the turn of the Green Zealot. You hear as all of you hear the ship shudders and the voice feels the hangar.
The Titan wakes.
As the top of the container tears in half and the tarp falling off, a statue begins to stand up. A statue of a pharaoh-like being in epic crown with pauldrons and kind of like a coffin strapped to its chest, as it stands out of the container, clutching scales in one hand and a long staff in another. Its eyes ignite with blue as both scales ignite on blue fire as well. Considering what Jamie has said, that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.